Hey folks, Larson Halleck here for another edition of Kung Fail. Today we're going back to the old bread and butter, crappy traditional martial arts instructors, and Gus Kaparos has it all. Phony lineage, slapdashedly applied Orientalism, and general crappy teaching. Who is Gus Kaparos? Gus Kaparos is the owner and Sifu of Green-Cloud Kung Fu Academy in Patchogue, New York. He is apparently best known for, much like a Remora, leeching off a legitimate Kung Fu grandmaster, Chan Tai-san, who had never heard of Mr. Kaparos, nor have any of Master Chan's legitimate students. Also, fun fact, Master Chan was also a decorated hero of World War II, or more accurately, the Second Sino-Japanese War, as he was fighting under Chiang Kai-shek's government by 1937. But I digress. Master Chan's lineage first involves learning Hung Gar under a stonemason who worked for his family in China circa 1928. After his father died in 1933, he was sent to study at the Clear Cloud Temple in what is today the territory of Tibet. He did this until 1937 when he joined the army. So, seeing as this video is supposed to be about Gus Kaparos, why am I mentioning all this about the guy who he claims is his master? Because Mr. Kaparos quite obviously read the Inside Kung Fu magazine article on Shan, May 1996, and he thought, Cloud Temple sounds cool, derp, and he fudged the name a bit in hopes nobody would recognize his blatant chicanery. Beyond lying about training under Master Chan, Master Kaparos also lies about training in Muay Thai, winning multiple street fights, and he also once beat up some other dojo owner and took the keys to his school. Standard martial arts BS, really. Let's go to the videotape to see the Thai boxing that he has done since age 10. Wow, that is some great blocking of the knees there. You know, people, there's no shame in losing a fight to a guy twice your size. I would expect a Kung Fu master to know how to, block a knee strike, or at least try to block it, not just have his hands hanging down by his sides. Said fight ends with Gus being bloodied and giving up. But upon reflection, he claims he won the fight.
The inner beauty that you have, brings it out. I think it's kind of like a, even like a butt ugly person, if he's doing Kung Fu, if they look, you forget that.
What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know, but I do know that he said it, like 20 times in 5 seconds.
Wow, it's the Elephant Man. He's doing Kung Fu. It really brings out that confidence and that person's inner being. The best attributes that you have to offer.
In the picturesque surroundings of Patchogue, Long Island, you'll find the Green-Cloud Kung Fu School, named after an equally picturesque monastery in China.
As we've established previously, the actual monastery that Chan Tai-san studied at is the Clear Cloud School. Anyway, we got some very nice footage of Gus doing Kung Fu in his traditional Chinese Adidas sweatsuit.
The muscles and then I guess as I got older by the age of 15, 16.
Okay, so I don't know if you were paying attention, but in that clip that seemed like about an hour, he said about 3 actual words. As somebody who overcame stuttering as a child, I feel that physical training helped me discipline myself enough to learn how to knuckle down and study other things, which included speech therapy. Gus has apparently never put 2 and 2 together.
Not until his late teens, however, did he find the teacher who would define his journey as a martial artist, the famous and dangerous Chan Tai-san.
Once again, no he didn't.
I just, had a couple friends that wanted to do it. It started in my basement.
You don't say. Also, is it just me, or is his face lopsided?
Short, we just kind of went at it a little bit. He's much older than me, and then the next day, he shows up at my doorstep with the keys to his school.
Next week, in shit that didn't happen.
Like myself, kind of opening up a little bit, not being so, we don't do this, we don't do that, a lot of Kung Fu people don't like to compete. They don't like to go to, the karate tournaments. They don't like to, they'll do their forms, but they don't like to get into it. They don't want to do MMA. I want to see more of the younger generational people. I can't, I'm getting older now,
Well, of course, other people, not you, Gus. We've all seen what happens when you do compete, and what happens when you do take up a challenge but then decide you don't want to for some inexplicable reason.
Stick around to learn some Kung Fu after the break.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Is designed to, as he's
Okay, so Gus blocks the right punch with the left pak sao. He does some weird pinky punch and then does whatever the hell that is.
all right. So bean cup.
That one's okay, I guess. I mean, I will concede that Gus has probably had some martial arts training in his life. That is a pretty basic technique, though. Oh look, Gus set up a shrine to Master Chan. And also, apparently, one of the masters of this holy lineage was a Ferengi. So you can really see how legit this all is. My, that's a very distinctive Taoist symbol used for this martial art allegedly invented in a Buddhist monastery. No Buddhist would ever use a damn yin-yang. It's almost as if Gus just mixed and matched whatever derp oriental stuff he could find to make himself look more legitimate. I can understand the confusion, though. I mean, even if you are as deeply versed in Chinese culture as Kaparos is, it's not like one of the 4 great Chinese novels has religious tension between Buddhism and Taoism as a key theme or anything. Oh wait, it literally does. The sparring itself is okay, I guess. I mean, I have no indication that this is the Green-Cloud school. It could literally be anywhere. In fact, the building we see here looks nothing like any of the other buildings we've seen Gus teaching or sparring in. And I think we've seen enough. So that was Green-Cloud Kung Fu. It blows. I'm not afraid of Mr. Kaparos' wrath, since by all accounts he pussies out whenever somebody seems like they'll fight him. And remember, kids, if your Kung Fu is producing green clouds, it's probably something you ate. I'm Larson Halleck. Keep on training. And now a word from our sponsors. Hey folks, are you a fan of Larson Halleck and the Barbaric Gentleman? Of course you are, otherwise you wouldn't be watching. Do you want to help me out somehow? If so, here's how you can give me money. You can go to patreon.com/LarsonHalleck and give me some money. Or you can donate to me via PayPal, paypal.me/LarsonHalleck. Or buy my book. Otherwise visit my Gab, my Twitter, and keep watching the videos.